right, team, we're here today with Allison, who she's been a member at MadLab since the end of August last year, so 6 months. We're just going to sort of chat with her and sort of see what she's found out. So obviously you've been here for 6 months.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you were looking for a place, like a gym or a facility to work out at?
Well, for the most part, like I sat on my computer one night after work and typed in CrossFit in Vancouver, and it popped up nothing related to CrossFit. And then I didn't really want to go to the gym that my sister and brother-in-law go to downtown because that's too much commuting back and forth with work and potentially school. And so I saw MadLab School of Fitness and I was like, it's just down the street from my house. I have no excuse not to go. Let's see what they do. And then I made a few phone calls, a little phone tag with someone here a few times. Actually, no, I think it was Tom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I got voicemails and I'd be at work and I'd pick up the phone. Oh, a missed phone call. So I'd call back when I'm on the wards, and then like eventually I made my way down here and I've been here ever since.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So when you found like us, like what, and you finally you came in, sort of how was that for you? Like what was that sort of that first thing?
So intimidating. Like there's so many people like of various like athletic like appearances, like physically wise. Like everybody was so fit, and here I was like 200 and almost 50 pounds, like fat girl. And I was just like, oh God, don't judge me.
No judgments.
And I saw the leave your ego at the door, so I thought that was pretty cool. Oh God, it's on me more. And so like I was very like nervous and like trepidatious, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
Because I was so self-conscious and I did not like myself at all. So I was like, ooh, layer up as much as I can, make it look like I'm smaller.
So everyone that comes through our facility goes through an intro day, a first day. It's completely free. How was that for you? Like, especially coming in and being like intimidated and seeing this, but you see leave your ego at the door because, you know, everyone is in here for themselves and for a different reason. How did that first day, like, what was it like? Like, what was your experience?
Well, basically, I was paired up with Chesty. I was actually originally paired up with you first, and then I got switched to Chesty. And he actually like made me feel really comfortable and not like super nervous and like self-conscious about anything, because he didn't even make a point of saying like it's not about like your body. Like he just was talking about the gym, how great everybody was, how great the programs are, and actually got me really interested.
That's really cool. And then, so how do you feel now? What's changed along the way? Like, what has kept you here for 6 months?
Well, the community kept me here.
Yeah.
I've made so many friends, and I keep making new friends. I actually have a shirt that I wear out when I work out sometimes that says "We should be friends." So it's really big. So I try to make new friends every day just to like expand and get to know different techniques. And like the coaches are great. Like everybody's super friendly. Like they're starting to be more comfortable with me since I've been here and I'm not really going anywhere. And something that's changed like physically is I've dropped like almost 50 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm now under 200 pounds. Like I don't really weigh myself that often. I don't make a point of being on the scale because I don't want to make it about that. That's like something I follow from Chesty. And like mentally, like my personality has completely 180'd. I was pretty much in a deep hole of feelings and emotions and depression, and now I kind of like dragged myself up and I'm just like, fuck this shit, yeah. I feel great. And
awesome.
Like everybody at work has noticed like I'm a lot stronger. I couldn't even touch my toes when I was started. I got down to my knees and that's as far as I could go.
How far can you go now?
I'll even show you. Now I can touch my toes with just a little slight knee bend, and I'll try not to damage your property.
Yeah.
So just a slight knee bend. So that's only 6 months in. So we'll see how the next,
right?
yeah, 6 months later, I'm hoping to be able to do it without having to bend my knees.
There you go. I want to just hit on something that you said there. I think it's a really good point for everyone to take away from. Like, the scale doesn't matter. You know, the owner here is a great friend with Rob Wolf, and we've talked with Rob a lot. And you know, one thing I took away from him was like, it's not about the scale. It's about how do you feel, how do you look, and how do you perform. And you know, straight away you're saying like you have more energy, like you can touch your toes, like that's your scale. And you know, the one thing that I think people forget is, you know, as you in here more often, you're putting on muscle, which weighs more than fat. So like sometimes that scale is completely wrong. So it's really cool to see that. The next question I was actually, and you started to hit on it, is like, yeah, what have your friends and family noticed?
They've noticed, like, personality-wise, like, I was tending to be more, like, hermit-like because I didn't want to go out. I didn't like how I looked, and I was an emotional eater. And the more depressed I got, the more I ate, and the more depressed I got about how much I ate and, like, how fat I was getting. And so, like, it was just a stupid, vicious cycle. Now, I don't really like snacking. I don't. I think it's ridiculous when I go to a friend's house and they say, oh, here's some chips. I'm just like, where's the actual food? Yeah. Can I make some food? Like, I'm here. Yeah. Like, I need to have a meal. Like, I don't like snacking. I don't even snack when I'm at work. Yeah. Like, I don't like it. I like full food meals. And, like, just the fact that I have more energy. And they're just like, wow, you're actually like going and trying to do things. And I'm just like, yeah, when I can afford it. Yeah. But like physically wise, they've been like, holy shit, well, what have you done? Like my face is starting to do that concaveness. And because all the fat's going away now, if I could just get rid of this shit right here, that would be even better. Well, like right here, I know this part and like the inner thighs. But like everybody, even at work, like I've lost like in 6 months, almost 50 pounds, if that. And like that's pretty drastic. I come from a fat family. I did not want to be like that. I did not want to be like my parents. I didn't want to be like my sister. Well, the other sister, and now it's just like I can't go there. Yeah. I have to keep going and progressing. Yeah. So, and I'm a lot stronger. That's awesome. I can lift up our water jugs without having to like bend down and get someone else to help me do it. I love it. I did it myself last night. I do it all the time. I just lift it up. Yeah. Bam. That's so cool. Yeah. So I guess you've kindly hit this, but like, yeah, why are you going to stick around? I want to get stronger. I want to make more friends, and I want to stay here. Cool. This is what keeps me sane. This is like my favorite part of the week, is coming in here and like working out, getting that sweat on, like feeling my muscles like stretch, strengthen, tighten, and like get bigger. That's like my favorite thing. That's awesome. And everybody's awesome for the most part. And then, so how many days a week are you training? Say? I was doing mobility class on Saturdays, but that's no longer there. So I'm just like, well, shit, what? Is there going to be a class on Saturday? I need to go 4 days a week. I like coming here 4 days a week. Yeah. So like at the beginning, I was only doing 2 days. PTs on Wednesdays and Sundays with chesty, and I'd be sore until each class started. And then I switched to 3 days, and then I was doing 4 days because I just started mobility class. So I'm hoping that there will be another class on Saturday so I can come in and do some more workouts. Yeah. This is 10 on Saturday. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. So I'll come in on 10 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. And I'll be here. So 4 days a week. Yoo! Okay. Yes. 2 total random questions. What's your favorite food? Mac and cheese. Really? I love it. But I'm lactose intolerant, so cheese is not my friend, but I love it so much. It's so bad. It's so and it's so bad for me. But it's just like, but it tastes so good. Yeah. And then if you were going to treat yourself, like, and I'm not meaning necessarily food-wise, like if you were like, fuck it, I'm going to have a day of treating myself, like what would be your one thing to do to treat yourself? I would like to sleep in a little bit longer than I normally do. Yeah. And then get up, do some stretching, maybe wander around IKEA, you know. a little something for the ladies. When you take your lovely little water bottles, put some wine in it from home and do some day drinking while walking around IKEA. Maybe getting a pedicure done. I don't really take care of my feet. Like they're fine. There's nothing wrong with them. But I don't go out and spend lots of money on like my physical appearance other than new clothes because I keep losing weight. And then maybe getting a frozen yogurt from my favorite frozen yogurt place. It's in Oak Ridge Mall, and there's only a few locations, but it's so good.
That's so good.
Yeah, strawberry frozen yogurt. No toppings, no candies, no sprinkles, just the frozen yogurt itself. Oh, it's so good. So good.
I do that. Pedicure for sure.
Yeah.
And so then last thing is, what is your favorite memory of the facility in the last 6 months?
It might have been like it was my first class. Not only did Emil point out that it was my first class and all eyes looked on me, and it wasn't a small class either, I was like, oh dear Lord, they're all staring at me now. After like the circle question, Emil's just like, everybody go make Allison feel welcome, and they all came at me, and I was like, oh my God, I gotta run away. And like, I'm a lot slower at a lot of things than a lot of people because like I'm not good at burpees. I hate them. So whenever I see them on the board, I'm just like, fuck my life. And I was just trying to like do the techniques like Emil was teaching me how to do. So I was a lot slower. And then at the end, while everybody else is all exhausted and they're finished, I'm still going, and everyone was cheering me on, and they're just like, go Allison, go. I felt like that right there was a pivotal moment of like the togetherness from the community. I was like, oh, they actually do like me.
Yeah, that's awesome.
For now.
I'm so excited for the rest of your journey, and
Yeah,
thank you for being here today, and I'll finish it with one of these.
Woo!